Borroni-Bird, Director of Project Puma.
And so Chris, explain to me what is in this advanced technology of this machine?
Okay, this is a small electric vehicle. It's about half the size of a conventional small car because it's only got two wheels, but it's got two seats. We think that two seats, two passengers is a good solution. We thought that one person would be too restrictive, so we made it a two-passenger vehicle, and we said, what's the smallest footprint we can do? And it's two people sitting side by side with two wheels, carrying the Segway platform, which is a battery-powered vehicle. The battery is under the floor, with motors in each wheel for braking and steering and propulsion, and we're marrying it with connectivity between the vehicles, because even with a very small footprint vehicle that's clean and zero emissions, if it's stuck in traffic and it's difficult to find parking and it crashes into other vehicles, it's not a true total solution. So that's where connectivity between vehicles becomes very important. With wireless communications technology like vehicle-to-vehicle communications, when you marry it up with a vehicle like this, you can now improve traffic flow. You can reduce collisions, even eliminate them, and get much better energy efficiency as well as safety improvements. And also with connectivity, we can find parking more easily. About a third of fuel in a dense urban environment is spent looking for parking. And a lot propel a 3,000-pound vehicle. This vehicle weighs about 4 times less than a conventional vehicle. So the battery is a lot less, so it can be very affordable.
Is this the same battery that's going in the Chevy Volt?
It's the same chemistry. It's lithium-ion, so we definitely feel we could get economies of scale. It's a smaller battery. This vehicle is only intended to go about 30 miles, which is less than the Volt, and it's about 4 times lighter than the Volt. So you can imagine it's a much smaller battery, which has advantages and disadvantages. It means it doesn't go quite as far as the Volt, but it also makes it less expensive. This vehicle could be very affordable.
What's the chemistry in this lithium-ion?
It's iron phosphate.
And how long does it take to charge up?
2 to 3 hours fully charged. Urban driving statistics around the world in different cities like London or Shanghai and New York, we find that the average person drives less than 20 miles a day, and the average speed of traffic is less than 20 miles per hour. So this is a vehicle that is really tailored for urban driving. Cities, cars as we know them today, are really designed for driving in between cities. They go at highway speeds and they go long distances, but it means that they're over-engineered for urban use.
Now, would this be allowed on a city street?
In places, in emerging markets where we expect a lot of our growth to be, you see scooters, cars, electric bikes. You see a lot of smaller vehicles than this already on the street. So this vehicle would be a step up compared to those vehicles in terms of safety and performance. In America, we see places like resorts, campuses, military bases, airports would be very good proving ground for this technology. To put them on the streets and to coexist with larger vehicles would be a challenge, and I would recommend perhaps dedicated lanes for these type of vehicles if we really wanted to operate in a major city in America.
Looking at producing this vehicle?
Well, we're making a next generation prototype which we will allow journalists to drive later this year, which will combine this small footprint vehicle like this, a little bit wider because this is a bit too narrow for 2 people to sit comfortably. This is just a proof of concept. We'll take a next generation version which will marry it up with autonomous operation, so you'll be able to either drive the vehicle or let it drive you. You'll have a choice. It could cost 3 to 4 times less than a conventional automobile.
Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good day, I'm with Segway, and I'm an engineering technician.
Concept. How much did it stretch Segway to work with General Motors to bring this lithium-ion battery into Segway as a prototype?
We already had the lithium battery technologies, and we just took our designs and our features and showed them to GM. We showed them that we had proof of concept. And GM didn't hand us the design, we designed it and showed it to them.
Do you have the lithium-ion in your original Segway?
These are the actual batteries that we have in our Segway now.
What company?
We have a company, Balance Technologies.
What is it?
Balance.
Balance.
Yes.
What is the battery?
The battery is a 75-volt pack, and presently we have 4 of them in this unit right here.
Of lithium-ion?
Lithium-ion packs, yes.
I see. Okay. It takes a couple, 2 to 3 hours to charge?
If they're fully depleted, it would take approximately 10 hours.
Oh, okay.
So overnight. Put them on charge overnight, and then they'll be done in the morning.
And what's the driving range on one charge?
For this particular unit, it's about 35 miles.
Lloyd, thank you very much.
You're welcome.